Hello everybody, welcome back to WorldComEDU Easy-Story-House series. My name is Brian Stuart. Welcome. In this group storytelling project or collaborative storytelling project, we are going to listen to children or students read part of 25 different world-famous English stories. Now, this is a good project because as each child reads their part of the story, we can learn interesting or valuable vocabulary and also how that vocabulary is used in commonly used expressions in English. So it's very useful for the children who participate in the group project. It's also very useful for the children or students who listen to these videos. And hopefully we learn not only vocabulary and expressions, but also life lessons along the way. That's a very important part of this project as well. Each of these stories that we're taking a look at has an important life lesson. And that is the idea behind the story for today, the Bremen Town Musicians. The Bremen Town Musicians. Bremen, I believe, is a town in Germany, and the authors of this story, the Grimm brothers, you may have heard of the Grimm brother fairy tales, right? A lot of very famous stories and movies and books have been made from their stories. But originally, these were like fairy tales, kind of like Aesop's fables, that we can learn through these stories important lessons about our lives. And like Aesop's fables, this story focuses on animals who are acting and trying to deal with certain things that life throws at them. For example, in this story, the animals are getting old and they may think that, they're not useful anymore. But through the story, we find out that as we go through different stages of life, we have change and there's changes in our lives. But that doesn't mean that if we have to make a change that we're not useful anymore. And also we can find out that by working together, we can achieve things that maybe we were not able to do on our own. And that's exactly what these animals in this story find out. So what happens to them? How do they learn these lessons? Well, let's find out with the students who are going to read the story. You guys ready? Let's take a look.
Page 2. A farmer has a donkey. The donkey is old. He can't do the work anymore. The donkey runs away. He goes to Bremen. He wants to be a musician. The donkey meets an old dog on the road. The donkey says to the dog, "You look tired." The dog says, "I am old. I can't hunt. I have no place to go." The donkey says, "That can't be true. I want to be a musician. Come to Bremen. We can be singers." The old dog is happy. The dog says, "I do have a nice howl."
Page 5. The donkey and dog meet an old cat on the road. The cat looks sad. The dog says to the cat, "Why do you look so sad?" The cat says, "I am old. I can't hunt the mice. I have no place to go." The donkey says, "Come to Bremen. Do you sing?" The cat says, Yes, I do have a nice paw. The three new friends begin to sing. On the road, they meet an old cock. The cock crows and crows. The cat says, "Why do you crow so loud?" The cock says, "I am old. My master wants to cook me for dinner." The donkey says, "Come to Bremen. Do you sing?" The cock says, "Yes, I do have a strong crow." Page 7. The friends go to Bremen. They walk and walk. They are tired. The sky turns dark. They see a nice tree. The cat climbs into the branches. The cock flies up to the top. The donkey and the dog rest in the soft grass. The cock says, "Wait, there is a light over there. I see a house." The donkey says, "Let's go to the house." So the donkey, dog, cat, and cock walk to the house. Page 9. This is a robber's house. The donkey is tall. He looks in the window. The cock says, "What do you see?" The donkey says, "I see a table with food and money. I also see some men." They sit at the table. The donkey has a plan. He tells the dog to climb on his back. Up climbs the dog. Up climbs the cat. Up flies the cock. The cock says, "We can see." The dog says, "I can't believe my eyes." They see a table full of food and money. The friends are excited. Page 11. The donkey says, "We can sing for food." The donkey sings with his loud booming voice. The dog and cat sing. The cock crows. The robbers are afraid. One man says, "There is a ghost in the house." They run away into the forest. The four animals go into the house. They look at the food. They eat and drink. The four animals are happy. The four animals go to sleep. The donkey lies on the straw in the yard. The cock sits on the roof. The cat lies near the fire. The dog lies behind the door. The animals are asleep. Page 14. The robbers stay in the woods. One robber says, "I'm cold and I'm tired. I'm going home." So the robber goes to the house. It is dark and quiet in the house. He goes into the kitchen. The cat lies near the fire. The cat sees the man. The cat jumps at the man. The man is afraid.
He runs out the door. The dog lies behind the door. The dog sees the man. The dog jumps at the man. The man runs into the yard. The donkey is in the yard. He sees the man. He kicks the man with his foot. The cock cries, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Page 18. The robber runs back in the woods. The robber says, "There is a ghost in the house. We can't stay here." The robbers go away. They go far away from the house. It is morning. The friend is fools. Then they walk to Bremen. The dog says, "The townspeople are going to love our music." The donkey says, "Yes." The four singers left and began their song.